why should I give a damn?
We got to talk about these motherfuckers that been coming at Queen Bey. Okay, I gotta adjust my mic. Okay, I gotta adjust my mic. I gotta do I gotta switch my whole stance up.
Right.
For Queen Bey. Okay, if those of you who know, I'm a Queen Bey. I'm a Beehive captain.
I am treasurer.
For years. Okay. I've been in there. I'm a card. I'm a card carrying member of the Beehive.
Is that you running that Beehive fan page? That be fucking harassing me on?
No, that's our other branch. Okay, that's our other. That's our other branch. Okay,
this is the Milwaukee branch.
This is different. But lo and behold, it's been crazy to me how all of a sudden when Beyonce dropped, everybody cares about songwriters now. Everybody's offended by every fucking word now.
Fucking word.
You know what's funny? It's funny to me that when Beyonce and Drake, nobody give a fuck about songwriters till Beyonce and Drake drop. Yeah. Then all of a sudden we reading the credits and shit. Niggas, you don't read. You listen. Now all of a sudden you niggas listening to everything. Well, she got this many songwriters and she said this and this. Shut that shit up, man.
Them two artists and Kanye have the most breakdown of the writers.
Yeah.
Because we always want to know where'd you get because they jump around and try different influences.
But a lot of it though is they be wanting to discredit people's shit, and I don't like it. Like I said, Beyonce is on that level right now where she's so good that people want to always bring her down a notch. So when she dropped something like Renaissance, which was probably, if not one of her best, if not her best album.
Oh damn!
Now,
really?
It's up there. It's a top two.
This is house music. I like house music, Afro beats,
Look,
Eric. That's
it's
what it really
top
is.
three
It's
Beyonce.
top
If
two.
you have to do all her albums,
you want to get your shoulder shimmy on, like Leroy Dimmer.
But a straight man shoulder shimmy, not this circular shimmying, not the circular shimmying. I'm saying like not this.
Oh,
like,
you can do it though.
Exactly. And I blew my shoulder out just now trying
That's
to
just
do
being
it.
old, not
the dirt off your shoulder, shimmy. Okay.
But all I'm saying is, I just hate how Beyonce gets held to this high. All these bitches, even Monica Lewinsky, a deep throat ass, came out of nowhere. I think my name should be taken out of partition. Bitch, shut your dip sucking, big jawbone having ass up. Okay.
Well, what's the main thing with Beyonce you have the gripes about?
The main thing is that they made her take the words out of her. They're making her change. So let's start off because I didn't want to talk about this last week.
Right.
I didn't want to talk about this last week, but I sure want to talk about it this week. Khalees, step right up. Let's talk about it.
Khalees, what a okie doke.
Oh yeah,
you like the nigga in the van? Like, hey, I got some candies, kid. And there's no candy.
No,
Ain't
I
no
definitely got to talk
candy,
about
kid.
Khalees. Okay, no, because this is my thing. For
worse.
those of you guys who don't know the breakdown, let's talk about it real quick. In the album, Khalees did an interpretation of Milkshake. When an interpretation is not a sample, it's not a recording. It's pretty much them singing your song in their own version. So let's
interpolation, right?
Exactly. So it's like you're singing it based on how you interpret it. So you're making your own version. She then gave Khalees writer's credits, in which Khalees would have then got paid every time this song was played. And we all know Beyonce should do numbers. So Khalees would have got a big bag. What happened is Khalees went on a whole big-ass YouTube and media run, tangents, shitting on Beyonce, Pharrell, and everybody had to do with the song because she felt like Beyonce should have came and gave her a call and let her know. And then she basically went on to say how she never got rights from Pharrell and she never got rights from nobody. Mind you, she didn't write the song. She didn't produce the song. She performed the song, but she never got her proper just due money-wise. So she made this whole big deal, mad about it, but she did the wrong thing because basically what ended up happening is Queen Bey being the queen that she did, she tried to help your little peasant ass out, but instead, since you didn't want that, now she took you off the song. Now, no money for you. You fucked the bag up.
No more farm to table, bitch.
You fucked the bag up. And my thing is, and don't get me wrong, let's not get it twisted. I don't want to slander
Carrie Hilson where she just like completely...
No, she's not because she has too many. Like Khalees has a real fan base outside
Carrie
of
Hilson
America.
do too. I saw Carrie Hilson.
She doesn't have a Khalees fan base.
Carrie
though.
Hilson had a what do you call that shit? She had a she had like a dedication concert at an award show. She had an honorary show.
That's crazy.
They cover her song. She had performers.
That
I don't know what I saw it on Twitter.
Was that the CW Awards? I don't. What are you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I was shocked.
I don't either. And I'm still listening to Carrie Hilson.
It was like a random girl who was just randomly like they were singing like her hits like she was Aretha Franklin. I was like, what the fuck?
They really have people singing the greatest. That's crazy. Wow.
3 hits. Okay.
I would have never expected that. But all I'm saying is,
sound like you made it up.
She wrote mad shit though.
Because the Carrie Hilson tribute show is like, whoa, that's left field. That's left field. How many, like, I can't even see her doing I don't even think she got invited to do a versus.
Sure, it was an Instagram live show?
She don't got 15. No, it was like an award show.
Now, she does have writer's credits, not to go on a full Carrie Hilson tangent. She got writer. She could write. But I don't think this situation with Khalees is the same because Khalees, like, she got a catalog. And Khalees, like I said, and let's just break her down because I did shit on her.
She got as many hits as Carrie Hilson, dude.
But to be honest, the thing about Khalees always feels slighted because she did change the game in a lot of ways for female alternative pop and R&B. She did a lot of things that women just weren't doing at the time, and that have become the norm. So when she looks now and she sees all these women and everything is acceptable, the more hip-hop influence, the 808s and all that stuff, she feels like she doesn't get the credit. So when somebody like Beyonce comes along, makes a song, gets all this love, she hating. The hater gene starts flowing. The hater blood starts flowing through her heart and pumping. So I get it. And we got to talk about the other thing is, I guess she had to remove the word spazzed or spaz. I don't even know how to use it because spaz has always meant something different here in America. I never knew that was a slur until I guess people in Europe said it. And like I said, Charlamagne had a good point. Like, Europe has some nerves because what do they call cigarettes? Exactly. So we can't even say it. That's what they call cigarettes. So you got the audacity to try to come and correct Queen Bey. Shut that shit up, bruv.
She just, bro. That's a good one.
You're moving.
She was the second one because they did that with Lizzo, and I got Lizzo. For sure, I'm like, Beyonce ain't funny. When I saw Beyonce representative say she gonna change the world, I'm like, fuck, Beyonce ain't bigger than the program. That was cause I always wondered what would happen if Beyonce kind of challenged the Jewish people or the gay community, or even she fell to the disabled community, which is the weakest of the community, because it's just like, y'all really because they want to be treated, because they really they're weak because they want to be treated equal, but the moment they get treated equal, they always bitch about it. Just like LGBT, I know, I've seen people. Help me, don't help me. I got it. I own it. You're not showing you want to be treated equal. So I got really mad with the Beyonce thing. But overall, it is, like he said, it is kind of in the black community. Spaz is just a word we use.
I hear that a lot.
That kind of scares me because I'm like, if y'all can come from across the seas and says, well, within the overseas, and say, well, within the last couple of years, this word has become offensive. No one can use it. That's our slang over here.
Right.
That's kind of odd to me, and I'm like, that.
But I think I think Beyonce could have got. I think Beyonce, her being her, she went overboard of trying to please everybody. I think she could have perfectly. I think she would have been perfectly fine keeping it in there. Nobody would have gave a fuck. But her being her, trying to be so presidential and royal and high. Fuck that shit, Beyonce. I'm sick. Like Beyonce.
Like Cardi B said, I would have kept that shit there.
The same issue I used to have.
Cardi B said that. What? She said I wouldn't change shit.
Exactly. My same problem I have with Beyonce, the same problem I used to have with Barack Obama at times. It's like I really be wanting y'all. The same problem I have with LeBron sometimes. I be really wanting y'all to show y'all inner niggas sometimes. Now I know that's what they're waiting on, and I know as black people in these high spaces that the last thing we be wanting to do is show our ass and give people. But sometimes you got to give motherfuckers what they want. Sometimes if you wanna poke the nigga bear, then you got to get the nigga mauled, okay? And I feel like this is a situation right here where Beyonce should say, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. I would have named the whole album Spaz.
Personally, I feel that as a man
Spazzed on that ass.
As a man who loves black women with every chamber within his heart, it really kind of pains me to see that a black queen is being looked down upon and has to curry favor towards defective human beings. Because personally, as the black woman, she might come second to a man, but compared to the other
what happened to evenly yoked?
What you say?
I thought it was evenly yoked.
No, the man is the head of the woman. So as the man,
but the woman is the head of the world. That's all right.
The
we
woman
did.
Is the head of, what world?
God was a woman.
What God was a woman? We're
Definitely.
not sandwiches. We're people. You got to be for real with me, my dear. God
you were birthed by a woman. Who do you think birthed Jesus?
How would birthed by a woman?
Yes.
I am my dad's semen personified within my mother's vagina.
But you were an X and a Y chromosome. You came from a woman as well.
Yeah, sure am. I don't understand what your argument is. I came out of my father's balls. There's a civilization within my testes right now that I can pump into a woman, and then she's gonna let that grow into a human being. It all started with
But
me.
it takes the
I
woman. The
appreciate
woman
y'all,
is who
but
births and who grows. The
I
world.
appreciate y'all as the
Just
breeding
give us our
stock to
credit.
help-
Stop
I-
putting
yes,
us
I
second. Stop calling us
What do you mean
private.
putting us-
You
Second
said what
place
you
is
just
great.
said. We were
Second
second.
place is great.
No,
You can't
there is no place. We're 1-1. We win the race together.
Hell no, ain't no tie. Man is first. Man is first. Nah, ain't no way. Ain't no way.